Job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count off at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Goes down swinging for the top of the second, and now batting Mike Trout. Ground ball up the middle. What a stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. Ground ball right side. Rice takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. So back to the top of the order. Now the left fielder, Jackie Robinson. Lined, and that's a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. That gets by him. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw in there safely. Swing and a foul out of play. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here at the top of the second. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
He was all over that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask. Right through there for a strike. 2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Jackson tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here in Denver, bottom of the second. Ben Rice digs in now. That's out to center field. Yelich settles under it. Takes it in for the out.
Batting 7th, designated hitter. Ball.
Base knock right for you. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Langoliers in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Swing and a ground ball. De La Cruz over to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. So up next, Jeremiah Jackson. That's to third. Witt over to first. That's the inning. Back here at Coors Field in Happ up to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And a foul ball. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. To the right side, and that one handled. Gets it to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Up the middle, and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a simple soft liner into center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses inside. High left throw, save. That's a stolen base. And now 2-1. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Runner goes again. Throw to third. Out. And that will end the inning. Back here in Denver, here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And there's a foul ball.
Well, these guys, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
So Trout comes up with the knock, and a good start to the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet. I'm sure it's at least something they've chatted about in the dugout. Coming into this one, that was probably the game plan. Attack early in the count, but doesn't seem to be working out the way they wanted to. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
Swung out, belted. Deep, that one way back there, and that one's gonna land not so much here, but here. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you smoke the ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Now the third baseman, Bobby Witt Jr. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count. Way to lay off that pitch down.
First and second, no outs. Here in the last half of the third. Line drive, that's a base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Robinson has a beat on it. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. The relay to the plate. Safe. And they take the lead. Now it's the DH, Ian Happ. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
2 on, 1 out.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact.
Line shot into the gap, should score at least one. Coming home, 1 run across. Here comes Witt around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they take a 3-run lead. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Man at second. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. In the air out to center. Grabs it on the run. And there's 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Jeremiah Jackson. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Line drive. Base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Now pitching.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. That one fouled off. Varland. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric. That one is absolutely belted. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's 7-3.
Back-to-back base hits. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location.
Swung out, belted. Deep. That one went back there. And that one's going to land not so much here, but here. Bellinger up to hit. 1 for 2. And that is out of play.
Well, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Nice grab. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. On to the fourth. Here's the catcher, Jorge Posada. And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he's got a leadoff double in the fourth.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game. But
oh, gets dirty to first, and it beats him. What a play. So now with one away and a man at second. And here's the first baseman, Victor Martinez. Hit on the ground to short. Now the tag at third, and they got him.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball. Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And now two aboard. Ellie De La Cruz will hit next. To the right side. Jackson tosses to first. That ends the frame. Bottom of the fourth. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Takes it in for the out.
Woo. He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit. That was straight queso right there.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No.
To Elliott, second for one. Double play. What a... Back here at Coors Field, digging in, Yordan Alvarez.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes. Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
All over that one right there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you.
De La Cruz to second on the first double play. And now it's Christian Yelich. This to center field. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. Back here in Denver, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Ian Happ now at the plate. Swung out, belted. Deep. That one went back there, and that one's going to land not